pressing kisses to the baby's chubby fists, making her coo with delight. Then she looked at the woman named Wanda. "Her tail is spectacular, don't you think? And that hair? I'd kill a bitch to be in this kind of humidity and still have it fall all down my shoulders in those luscious rainbow curls." Wanda eyed her tail and fins, the iridescent scales shimmering in a pale yellow and melting into shades of aqua and teal, and nodded. "It truly is magic." "It's fucking yellow," Nina muttered. Marty smiled distractedly at Nina before her face became serious. "So, what do we have so far, girls? How the heck did this happen?" Esther squirmed uncomfortably. Well, she tried to squirm uncomfortably, but her tail made it almost impossible to move due to its heft and length. Also, if she moved the wrong way, her suddenly luxurious rainbow-colored hair would reveal her very naked breasts. Wanda, with the swollen belly, dressed in a light blue maternity dress and conservative yet fashionable low heels, shook her head. "We don't know. I tried to talk to her, but she clammed up." Then she looked to Esther with her soft brown eyes made up quite tastefully in pastel eyeshadow colors. No pun intended, of course. Clam up. Well, if nothing else, they had a sense of humor. Esther had a sense of humor, too, which is one of the reasons why she'd agreed to take the Mommy and Me class for first-time swimmers, the only class they had available at the Y at this time of year now that summer was over and fall classes had begun. She'd taken it at the urging of her friend Juanita because Esther was 32 years old, couldn't swim, and she was tired of hearing her friends tease her when they went to Mexico for impromptu vacations and she sat on the beach all alone due to her fear. Marty eyed Esther with a critical glance. "Any idea why a woman of her age is taking a class at Mommy and Me?" She paused and then gasped, "Wait, is there a child involved here? Where's the child? Oh, hell. Please tell me there's not a baby in the mix, Wanda." Wanda shook her head and picked invisible lint from Marty's sharp beige suit before straightening her dark brown and rust scarf. "No children involved in the making of this, whatever this is. I mean, I know what this is, but you know what I mean. I did manage to get that much out of her before she stopped talking to me, so I'm not sure why she's at a Mommy and Me class." Marty sighed, now massaging her forehead as she looked to Nina. "Did Big Mouth scare her? How many times have I told you when you find yourself in a position where someone is afraid, don't make them more afraid, Nina?" The beautiful Nina pushed her hoodie from her head and flicked Marty's arm, taking the baby back. "Shut your Botox lips, Blondie. I haven't said jack shit. I was handing off Sam to Heath when all this went down. Speaking of, we better send him home with the kids so we can spend the next 9 frillion hours of my life listening to the fish cry and carry on about how awful this is." Wanda looked up from her phone. "I just texted him. He was in the parking lot waiting for me, and please, Nina, don't be so crude. You'll make her think we don't care. Plus, it's not like you don't have 9 frillion hours. You, my dear, have eternity." Sam must be the baby with the strange complexion Nina had been carrying around in the pool along with her little girl Charlie. He was quite small, in Esther's opinion, for a swim class. But then who was she to talk? She was in her 30s and still afraid of bathtub water deeper than 4 inches. A tall, devastatingly handsome man with dark hair and gorgeous eyes, wearing a casual navy blue pullover shirt and low-slung jeans, appeared behind Nina carrying Sam. He put a hand to Wanda's waist and asked in a husky tone, "Trouble, honey?" She patted his cheek lovingly and smiled, pressing a kiss to the baby's cheek and nuzzling his button nose. "Or something." "Remember what we discussed, okay? Please," he reminded her, in a tone that spoke of a serious conversation they'd had. Wanda smiled coquettishly at Heath and batted her eyelashes, rubbing her belly. "Promise, no heavy lifting today. I have to watch out for Junior. He's my first priority, always." "First, that's my daughter you're carrying around, and that's not what you said when you picked up the car to collect Sam's teething ring, young lady," he teased good-naturedly. "Picked up the car? Like the car or a toy car?" "Oh, stop. The SUV's not that heavy. I certainly wasn't crawling under it with this belly, and that's Sam's favorite teething ring. How could I leave it there until you got back from your golf game? And this," she pointed to her belly, "is a boy, Heath Jefferson." "Okay, so..."